It's time to get your champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Welcome inside the Hall of Fame. Now, can you dig that?
Boom! Welcome inside the Hall of Fame. I'm Booker T, six-time world champ, two-time Hall of Famer. Got my man Brad Gilmore here with me as always, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited because I've been in the gym, man. I've been in the gym overtime, but I want to thank everybody, man, everybody for stepping inside the Hall of Fame, getting your champagne wishes, caviar dreams, man. How you feel, man? How you feel?
I'm feeling great, BT. We are upon us. The week is upon us. Battle to the bell going down at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena this Saturday night, January the 11th. Tickets, I believe, are they 100% sold out now? I know we put more tickets out there, so I think that they're gone.
So many tickets, and as of this morning, we had 15 tickets left.
15
tickets. So we still got the standing room only spot. We still got the standing room only, and we may have a couple of hidden spots that we could put out a few chairs as well. So guys, make your way out to the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. 9300 MNF Flowery Expressway, man. It's going down January 11th, man. Saturday night. It's gonna be on, man. But we can talk about that. NXT is gonna be New Year's Eve, gonna be taking off tomorrow, as well as Raw is gonna be kicking off on Netflix tonight. Big things, man. Big things popping, little things stopping. Oh, yes, man. As well as, I'm not going to give it away, but I heard there's going to be a couple of other bells and whistles going down over New Year's Eve as well. So let's just get back.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means nothing. That means nothing.
It means something.
Bells and whistles. It's a new year. Boom. A lot of bells and whistles goes out. Oh, yes, man. So get ready, man. Get ready. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna
be great. I'm excited for New Year's Evil. I'm excited for Raw's debut on Netflix. And speaking of NXT, though, I did see the NXT general manager Ava at the Golden Globes last night. Hollywood royalty amongst the room. She was rubbing shoulders with everybody. So maybe even doing a little spreading the word of NXT amongst the Hollywood elite. Maybe you'll have Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner there tomorrow night. Yeah. It's very possible. Do you know who Timothy Chalamet is?
No, who's that?
He's a good actor, but he's like the young, I think for like the Gen Zs, he's like the Brad Pitt of Gen Z, okay. Timothy Chalamet. And he's he's dating one of the Kardashians.
Cool.
Kylie Jenner,
Hey, on another note, I want to thank Pro Wrestling Illustrated for giving me the Lifetime Achievement Award as well. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I never saw it coming. But it's cool when you get awards around award season and whatnot. No, I was watching the Golden Globes last night, man, and Zoe Saldana, man, they had to play her off the stage, man.
She was like, "No, stop! I'm not done."
So I get it, man. Getting those awards, man, it's special, man. It's special, especially after you put in the work. And then, you got your peers there who've played a big role in all of that happening. I got so many peers that played such pivotal roles in my career, man. Big props. Big props to one guy, Michael Cole. Michael Cole, man, he gave me the second half of my career which is hanging out in the broadcast booth, doing the commentary stuff. He was like, man, you're on the team. You're on the team. So I always felt good being on Michael Cole's team. So big ups to Michael Cole, and happy holiday season, man, and happy new year.
Yeah, it's a award season is great. You got the Lifetime Achievement Award. We got to get a picture of that. I know they sent you a plaque, didn't they, that you put in your office?
Yeah, I got it in my office. Yeah,
we got to get a picture of that and put it on all the social media sites. But it is award season, man. It's always fun. I'm actually going to be going to Los Angeles on Sunday to attend my first award ceremony of the year, and I'm excited. A lot of good movies out, a lot of good television. We want to talk about good television, book. We got to talk about Netflix. We got to talk about Battle to the Bell. We got to talk about Tiffany Stratton winning the women's championship, cashing in on Nia Jax. She's the new champ. You touted Tiffany Stratton as soon as you got down to NXT. I remember we had a conversation. You're like, look, man, this Tiffany Stratton that's down there, she's awesome. And then, boom, like a rocket, within a year and a half, maybe a little bit less, she's top dog.
So coachable, man. That's what I recognize with Tiffany more than anything. So coachable. I remember reading, something that she was talking about as far as not leaving NXT before she was fully 100% ready. She didn't want to be overconfident, even though she's very, very confident in her skills and ability. But to have that thought process at that young of an age, man, it told me a whole lot about her. And then, some of the little bit of advice that I gave her, she definitely went out and implemented that little bit of advice. And I go, wow, man, it's not just going in one ear and out the other. She's actually understanding. And as far as, picking it up, I'm talking about picking it up like that. A lot of these NIL talent has the knack to pick up professional wrestling. I don't know, maybe it's because they've been in that system where they are coachable, where they have to be coached, whatnot. They are part of a team. But Tiffany Stratton has definitely been that star, man, that's shining really, really bright. And like I say, I mean, I'm sure I wasn't the only one that saw it. You know what I mean? I'm sure I wasn't, but I definitely was on the Tiffany Stratton bandwagon from the beginning, from day one. As far as this girl here, she's special. She's a special talent, and she's going to go a long way. This is just the first of many championships for Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I think that this was not a matter of if; it was a matter of when. It just felt like I remember Tiffany Stratton was on one of the premium live events last year. I think it was the Elimination Chamber. And she's a heel, right? And were they in Australia last year, I think, for the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
And she walks out, and during her entrance, the whole arena is chanting Tiffy time. And when I saw that, I go, it's a matter of when, not if, right? She's going to get there so long as she continues to do what she's been doing. And I think that's a 100% right call to have Tiffany Stratton bring in 2025 as the new women's world champion. And we'll see what now. But you book, this. It's one thing to win it. It's another to go on a run with it, right?
I don't see Tiffany having any problem going on a run because she's believable. I mean, when she's performing inside that square circle, inside that 20 by 20, she does so many things right. I'm serious. And what this business, for me, from a coach's perspective, has always been about what not to do's, the what not to do's. And I swear, man, she definitely checks off all of those boxes as far as someone going out there and taking it apart and putting it back together the exact same way. And I tell you, like I say, she's a special talent. She's a special talent. I was talking to her not too long ago, and I was like, how your body holding up more than anything coming from NXT to the main roster, because, man, that's like being on vacation and then coming back to work. I ain't jiving. And but she's like, no, I'm a little sore. I'm a little banged up, but I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever they're gonna throw at me. So she's a 100% game, man. So like I said, I'm on the Tiffy time bandwagon. I'm happy to see her get the championship. I'm happy for all of her success. And like I say, this is just the first of many. And this is right here, on that right there. Shucky ducky quack quack, baby.
Shucky ducky quack quack. We'll see what the future holds for Tiffany Stratton over there on SmackDown. Now that SmackDown's 3 hours long, I think that's actually a good thing. I was like against the 3-hour show for so long, but I think after watching Raw be 2 hours for the last several months and SmackDown be 2 hours, you realize that sometimes 2 hours is not enough real estate for all the characters and all the stories to have actual meaningful time on the show. The third hour, sometimes it might feel like things are stretched a little bit longer. I actually heard Triple H say in an interview that 2.5 hours is like the perfect length of a wrestling show. 2.5 hours, if you can get that. But we've never seen a 2.5 hour wrestling show on television.
It's hard to get that.
Yeah.
No, man. I think the 3 hour show works from a talent perspective, because we, as the boys, we want to get on the show. So that extra hour, I mean, if you guys don't like it, that's one thing. But for me, I'm thinking about the check. I'm thinking about getting paid. I'm thinking about, airtime is worth its weight in gold. So from the boys' perspective, I totally see it. If it could be written out properly, I don't see a problem with having a 3 hour show. I think the fans will tune in. They've been doing it. They've been doing it for quite some time. I think fans finally got used to the 3 hour show, So yeah, I'm all in. I like it.
I will say I went to Raw in Houston. Was it this last week? Yeah, there's the last Raw on the USA Network. Netflix, shout out to Netflix and WWE for giving me the seats. But I was there and I forgot that it was a 2 hour show. And so by the time we get to the main event, which was the segment between Rollins and Punk, it's like they're out there like 8:50, and I'm going, we still got another hour here. And then it was over with. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. It was like a breeze. It like went by so fast.
Yeah. You know what? It's like that on NXT every week. That 2 hours go by.
Quick.
I mean, literally before I could even look at my watch, it's 9:50. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wait a minute, we got 10 minutes left. Are you kidding me? It's like that. So I get it, man. So 3 hours, I don't think it's a stretch or anything like that. We got to take a quick break. Stick around, guys. You're inside the Hall of Fame, man. We'll be back in a minute. Can you dig it, sucker? And this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, let's talk about it. Let's talk about sex. Hey, you remember when you was always ready to go? I'm talking about strapping the rocket on it, man. Going straight to the moon. I'm talking about getting it done. If you want that extra confidence, I got something for you. Listen up. BlueChew.com. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, Levitra, but in a chewable tablet at the fraction of the cost.
But the great thing, Book, is you can take it any time, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The process is simple. You sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days.
The best part, guys, it's all done online on the internet. So there's no doctor's visit, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at a pharmacy or any of that.
And the thing is, Book, Blue Chew's tablets, they're made right here in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package, so no one is the wiser.
Let's just get it out there, guys. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. It's like this. Chew it and do it. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew absolutely free when you use promo code Booker at your checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping, man. That's BlueChew.com. Use promo code Booker to receive your first month absolutely free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And, we want to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the Hall of Fame podcast. Chew it and do it. Boom. Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame, man. Oh, yes. Hey, man, New Year's Evil. I'm looking forward to that boy, Trick Williams, and that man. No bread, no water, just me. That's the one I'm looking forward to, man. I'm looking forward to seeing them two boys rumble. It's going to be like the rumble in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a throwback. Two heavyweights, two super heavyweights in the middle of that square circle, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited about Roxanne Perez. I'm excited about Roxanne Perez going out there and representing reality wrestling only like she can. I'm serious. Reality wrestling has one of the finest representatives that we've ever had throughout the history of our 20-year existence, and that is the prodigy, Roxanne Perez. She's going to go out there and do a thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, Julia, she's good. She's not that good. Oh, yes, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get to LA, man. I'm excited, super excited.
Los Angeles, California. Here we come. New Year's Evil.
That's right.
Going down.
That's right.
On CW Network, man. Check it out. Make sure you don't miss it there, BT. You know what? I want to get into stuff for some Netflix, but before we do, Loso Dolo, I'm going to go to him early. A member for 22 months on the channel. We appreciate you, Loso, and forgive me. I'm a little stopped up here. That cold, man. That hawk came in last night. You know what I mean? It got me under the weather a little bit.
I had to cover the pipes and everything last night, man. I went out and covered the pipes. Like, man, they ain't gonna get me this year, man. I had to go take care of the RV, take the filter off. Because last time I left the filter on and it froze up, everything just blew up. I was like, man, what the hell? So that's money, man. So I was like, man, one time. All you got to do is get me one time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me again. Yeah.
Nope. Lozo Dolo says, Happy New Year. We need an updated NXT Fave 5. I'm putting you on the spot, but give it to me now here. Who's in your Fave 5 starting off 2025?
Man, that's hard, man. Of course, Oba, of course, Trick Williams, of course, Ethan Page and the young OG as well is in there. Who else? Who's going to be that 5?
One girl.
I was just going to give it to you. Roxanne Perez. I can't leave her out because she's the best. You know what? I'm not just on the bandwagon with Roxanne Perez. I'm not just blowing the horn, just tooting the horn just because she came from reality wrestling or anything like that. No. She's just that good, man. She is truly just that good inside the square circle, man. And for me, as a coach, as a mentor, when I watch her, it's hard to critique because the student, has been becoming almost as good as the master. So my thing. My thing is this, man. No, that is.
The student's becoming just as good as the master. Are you talking about Zilla Fatu right there? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, Zilla Fatu, man. He's a rat. That's what he is. Zilla Fatu. You try to help somebody and they want to steal all the cheese. That's what happened. That's what's going on with Zilla Fatu. And the thing is, Zilla Fatu will be dealt with. Zilla Fatu will live. I'm talking about live and in living color. Street justice.
Street justice.
You feel me?
I feel that.
Street justice. Where I come from, the hood, where I come from, Zilla Fatu could not walk down that street. No. He couldn't. Seriously. So a spanking is needed. You know what I mean? A chastising is due. That's what the old man used to have to do to the young boy, chastise him. You know what I mean? Put the fear of God in him. That's what's going to happen on Saturday night. And guys, don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's going down at Reality of Wrestling. And the thing is, if you can't be in the building, Brad, you want to let the people know?
Yes. If you cannot...
Because you probably got all the information. I don't have all the information. You probably got all the information. But for the people who can't be in the building, for the people that's in Asia, for the people that's in England, for the people that's in Australia, Japan, Zimbabwe, we got you covered.
We do. We have you covered. If you're all around the world and you can't get to the Walker Texas Lloyd Arena in the greater Houston area this Saturday night for Battle to the Bell, we're going to invite you to go to titlematchnetwork.com. You can become you can watch the Battle to the Bell special live as it goes down on Saturday. If you go to titlematchnetwork.com right now, you can go ahead, pre-buy it. You can do what you need to do to make sure you do not miss the momentous way to start off 2025 for Reality of Wrestling, and that is Battle to the Bell.
This is how we do it at Reality of Wrestling. And look here, the stream, it ain't gonna be like that Mike Tyson thing. All right, we're gonna make sure we hook you up. Everything's gonna be straight. So, guys, if you want to see me beat the hell out of Zilla Fatu, you want to see the old man step back in the ring. And right now, I mean, you can see me. I'm jacked. I even got the looking real Jack shirt on today. And that's not just, by coincidence. That's not by accident or by osmosis. Oh no, oh no. That's on purpose. Because I've been in the gym, I've been training, man. I've been hanging and banging in the zone, doing everything I need to do to be ready for this momentous occasion. Saturday night. Don't miss out. Don't get shut out. Go to title match right now. Do it. I do it for you.
TitleMatchNetwork.com is where you can get more information
TitleMatch
on
Network.com. Yes. That's
and but here's the thing, they will not just be seeing the street justice match between Booker T and Zilla Fatu. They will also be seeing the Battle to the Bell ladder match. One of the two of the night of the men's ladder match will be on that special as well, including guys like Matty Ice, Danny Limelight. There's a lot of big stars that are going to be in that Battle to the Bell match, so you don't want to miss that either.
AJ Francis is going to be in the building as well.
AJ Francis, you never know what he's going to be doing.
A lot of people in the building,
Sidney Hakeem,
formerly known as Scripps, going to be in the building. There's going to be a whole lot of action going on. And you guys can see it live and in living color right here from the front row of entertainment, reality of wrestling. It's going down. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I've never been this excited so much in quite some. Let's say in quite some time. I haven't been this in quite some time. I can feel the electricity going through my veins. You know what I mean? I can feel the buzz. The hair on the back of my neck, you know what I mean, is standing up for this one right here, man. I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning and ran 5 miles. That's what I did. That's what I did this morning. Yes. I'm talking about, I feel like Rocky Balboa, and going against the Russian. Rocky IV, right? Rocky IV.
Drago, yeah.
That's who I feel like, man. It's cold here in Houston right now. I was outside training a little while ago just because it's cold outside, like Rocky in Russia. You know what I mean? Push-ups, all calisthenics, you know what I mean? Burpees, all natural. You feel me? I'm going to hurt somebody Saturday night. Guys, don't miss it. Don't miss. This could be the last time. Dude, that's the thing. This could be the last time you see me inside the square circle because I'm tired of having to do this. I'm tired of having to come out of retirement and deal street justice to these young folk. I'm tired of it. This could be the last time. Perhaps. So guys, go to TitleMatchNetwork.com and do it now if you want to see it.
I'm going to find out what's going to happen at Battle of the Bell.
Yeah, you're going to find out the hard way. That's the way Zilla's going to find out. Zilla's going to find out the hard way. Sometimes when you crack an egg, you got to do it on cement. You feel me? Stick around, guys. You're in the Hall of Fame. We'll be back in a minute. Can you dig it, sucker? All right, everyone, it's Booker T and Brad Gilmore here, and we've got something exciting for all you sports, comedy, music, and theater fans out there. We're talking about Game Time, the fastest, easiest way to get your hands on tickets to your favorite events.
That's right, Book. We love all those spontaneous, unforgettable moments, and Game Time is here to make them happen. Whether it's a last-minute decision to see a game or a sudden urge to catch a live show, Game Time has got you covered, giving fans access to tickets even at the last minute in over 60 cities across the United States and Canada.
Hey guys, this ain't about getting in. This is about getting the best seats in the house. With Game Time, you can see images of your seat before you buy it. So no surprises there, guys. You can score tickets swiftly. Skip the line, guys. Just dive straight into the moment.
Absolutely. And listen to this. Game Time guarantees the best prices. Find tickets in the same section and row for less elsewhere. Game Time will give you a credit of 110% of the difference. So there's no reason to wait, bro.
So whether it's the thrill of the game, the laughter of the comedy, the rhythm of the music, or the drama of the theater, guys, don't let the opportunity skip by. Choose Game Time. Grab your tickets and just enjoy the moment.
Live should be spontaneous, book. So guys, don't miss out. Check out Game Time now on their app or at gametime.co. That's gametime.co.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Just download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code BOOKER for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Lowest price. Guarantee. Oh, yes. Boom. Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame. I'm going to calm down. I was looking at one of the comments from the last show, and somebody was talking about how I wouldn't let you get a word in because I just kept jumping up talking about, what's going to happen. So I'm going to calm down here for a minute. Everybody knows what's going to happen. It's going to be a momentous occasion. Street justice.
It is going to be a momentous occasion. Street justice, first time ever in reality wrestling. We're going to see what street justice actually means. Book, Netflix. This has been going on. We've been, prepping for this big debut for quite some time. And there's several big matches, big names announced. We know we're going to see The Rock. We know we're going to see John Cena. We know Seth Rollins versus CM Punk is going to be a match that we see tonight. We know Logan Paul comes back. We know we're going to see Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. We're going to see Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre. It feels like a pay-per-view going down tonight on Netflix. First time ever Raw is not on a traditional television service. They are going global at this time. 80+ million people around the world are subscribed to Netflix. And WWE's got a lot of promotion on there. I know when I go to the Netflix homepage, it's there. When I'm driving down 45, I see a billboard, Raw, going to Netflix. They've spent a lot of money to get the WWE library, $5 billion over a 10-year period.
Yeah.
It's with a B. Lot riding on this. And I'm assuming, in the company, you've been there for 25 years or whatever it's been, 24 years. You should know they're going to go all out on this thing tonight.
Man, it's like the ultimate restart, ultimate reset. You know what I mean? As far as being able to, like the Wild Wild West was back in the day, man. Everybody with gunslingers. You know what I mean? The sheriff was having a problem with everybody. You know what I mean? That's the way it seemed like it's getting ready to go back to, for me, hopefully, be able to really let loose just a little bit, like it was back in the day. I'm not saying go back in time or anything like that, but I'm talking about really be able to create some really, really good stories, as well as wrestling is it's a violent sport, and back in the day, that's one thing that really drew a lot of people in to professional wrestling was the violence of it, the brutality of it. That's just part of the story. That's just part of the soap opera, I think. I remember Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer and Hacksaw Jim Duggan back in Houston. It's one of the best matches I ever seen, man. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was busted wide open. But he was still like, soup bones, man. Still going, still fighting. I still remember that from as a kid. Yeah, and that's the closest to professional wrestling. I thought, man, two guys really, brought the realism to me. And I was like, man, even though I knew what professional wrestling was, but that's what I think has been missing from professional wrestling too. Just like, say, for instance, nothing against the guys that do this kind of stuff, but the choreographed spots, the flippy moves, the guys catching guys and stuff like that.
The leg poppers.
Yeah, the guys that clap their leg every time they do something, but opposed to the guys, I was listening to Ric Flair talk about guys that's memorizing the matches that really is taken away from professional wrestling more than adding to it. And I totally agree with that 100%. I think this will give, the wrestlers a chance to really be able to hone their craft, from a perspective to where, man, it could become as real as we make it again. So hopefully, that's what this reset is all about, being on Netflix.
Well, one of the things I'm curious to see is how the show is formatted. Is it formatted in the traditional way that we've always seen? Because I don't know how many commercial breaks there are, if there are going to be any commercial breaks. Is it just going to stream all the way through? It's on Netflix. I'm not used to seeing ads on Netflix. I'm not exactly sure. I know WWE has existing partnerships and sponsorships that they have to incorporate within their show. But, do guys need to think about a break spot anymore? Hey, it's almost time to get
I mean, I would think if Netflix is smart, I think they're going to be selling a boatload of advertisement.
I know, but it's like already a premium service that you're paying for. So that I just don't know. I don't know. They probably are, but I'm just saying like this. But here's the thing. You don't have the limit of time anymore on a streaming service. There's not a show that's coming on after you. There's not a show coming on before you. This is a live event every Monday. It can go 4 hours if they want it to, or it can go 2 hours. There's no requirement. I mean, I know some shows on Netflix are like one episode might be 37 minutes. Then the next episode might be an hour and 1 minute. It's just whatever is best for the show that week. Now, I'm not saying that Raw is going to be a 30-minute show ever.
I don't know. I think it would be quite difficult to go all the way from the format of knowing that we got a lot of amount of time to do a show. It would be hard to kind of write that on a weekly basis, 52 weeks out of the year, thinking about it that way. I think for me, I'm like with reality wrestling, I'm thinking 1 hour. All right, let's get that 1 hour in. Let's move on. So 3 hours, I don't know. Doing more than 3 hours, we're already talking about is 3 hours too long. I don't know. But I do feel like the door could be open to, maybe going back to, that attitude era, per se, just because even though before the attitude era, I know when I was in WCW, we was watching Monday Night Raw. I know I was watching. I was like, man, these guys doing some great stuff. Man, these guys are doing this. Oh, man, this happened tonight. Oh, man. It was a lot of manly stuff going on the show that I wanted to be a part of. Let's just say that. And I think now, I think being on Netflix, I think they can actually really be able to get back to a lot of that, to where even now, I think it's actually the landscape is changing a little bit, because I don't think it's, far-fetched now to say, man, men are beginning to like wrestling again. Men, real men, you know what I mean? Not just kids, not just teenagers. You know what I mean? Do we talk about it the way we talked about it, back in the day? I think no, I don't think so. But I do think being on Netflix, that could actually happen. So we're going to see how it play out.
We will. I'm just, that's why I think tonight's going to answer a lot of questions. It's going to answer the question about tone. It's going to answer the question about format. It's going to answer a lot of questions that we have. And really, this is the first show that's going to be setting up what we're going to see come Royal Rumble time in early February in Indianapolis, going into WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. The fact that you got John Cena here tonight, the fact that you got The Rock here tonight, Roman Reigns is wrestling on the red brand, which is a televised Roman Reigns match is hard to come by these days, especially one against Solo Sikoa. They've stacked the deck, but we're going to really see, I think, a lot of the road to WrestleMania begin tonight, and a lot of questions that we have all had for ever since they've announced this streaming deal to Netflix. I think it's going to be really interesting. They also announced today, by the way, speaking of the Royal Rumble next year, 2026, will be in Saudi Arabia for the first time. Yeah. The Rumble's outside of the country. So WWE, I think that anything that we're used to traditionally, I think you could almost throw it out the window, because everything's on now. I mean, I saw a picture of the ring mat for tonight. Have you seen this picture that's floating around the internet?
No.
There's more sponsors on the ring mat than there are on a NASCAR. I mean, the stickers are all over the place. I'm serious. Everywhere you got Prime Energy. I saw Hogan's beer is on the mat. There's all kinds of stuff.
I think he's sponsor. I think he's the
multi-year sponsor.
Yeah. So hey man.
That beer must be doing pretty good.
I tell you, just the company's trajectory and the direction is, like you say, totally different. You can't look at it like the old guard, was back in the day. You knew exactly where they was going to be at, and at what times. I think now the overseas market is totally open. So totally open door now. And for me, I always wondered, why didn't we do more shows overseas? Why did we do more pay-per-views? I mean, me personally, I don't know, just because it could be a money thing or whatnot, but these TKO and Endeavor people, they're going all in 100% as far as there is no limit to where WWE is going to go now. Seriously.
WrestleMania is next. WrestleMania is going to be international. I don't know if it's going to be in Saudi. Might be in Saudi, might be in London, but it's going international next. Because to me, the Royal Rumble going international signals that everything's on the table. Everything's on the table. Yeah. Right bidder, right price. Saudi, y'all can get a WrestleMania.
In Saudi, only thing that would be hard is the fans like to come to WrestleMania from all over the world. It would be hard for the fans to go to Saudi.
I mean, isn't it just I've never been to Saudi Arabia, but is it just a plane flight or no?
I don't know.
You've been to Saudi. What are you talking about?
Well, but I was on a certain plane. I wasn't just on Southwest. It just flew in, got me a ticket.
Does Southwest have a direct to Riyadh?
Yeah, exactly. But we got to take a break, man. Stick around, man. You're in the Hall of Fame. We'll be back in a minute. Hey, y'all, Booker T here alongside with my main man, Brad Gilmore. And today we're talking about something that could really change the game when it comes to how you get paid.
That's right, Booker, because let's face it, life doesn't just happen every 2 weeks. So why wait for a payday? With Earn In, the money you've earned already can be in your hands today.
Earn In is this incredible app that lets you access your pay as you earn it. We're talking about up to $100 per day and up to $750 each pay period.
All you got to do is download the Earn In app, verify your paycheck, and boom, you can access up to $100 a day as you work. And the cool part, you just leave an optional tip, and any money you access plus the tip gets repaid when your next paycheck rolls in.
Brad, I'm always talking about staying ready so you don't have to get ready, right? Imagine having that extra cash for that surprise date night, or maybe when you have to take the furry little friend to the vet unexpectedly.
Absolutely, Booker. Or even those times when you need to grab a last-minute gift, or maybe you're a little short on rent, or hey, even you might want to pick up some new gear for yourself or your kids or your lady.
Folks, make Earn In part of your financial playbook. Join over 3.5 million customers who are finding financial stability and peace of mind thanks to Earn In.
So don't wait around for a payday. Get your money when you need it and take control of your finances. Download Earn In today and experience what it's like to access pay on your terms.
Get started with Earn In now and join the millions who are getting their pay their way. It's time to earn in, not just earn. Check it out, man. Boom. Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame, man. We're getting ready to wrap up here pretty soon. I know we got some super chatters out there, man. We're going to get to you guys, but I just want to remind everybody it's going down January 11th at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. Zilla Fatu steps inside the square circle with your boy, 6-time world champion, 2-time Hall of Famer. Street Justice Rules. Street Justice Rules. Everybody want to know what is Street Justice Rules. You're going to find out. You're going to find out Saturday night. All right. Like Brad said, if you can't make it to the arena, because right now we're sold out. We're sold out. Every ticket in the building is gone. Go to titlematchnetwork.com and check it out. Check it out. Hey, man, I'm excited. I'm excited more so than I've ever been. It's going to be a great night for Reality of Wrestling. What a hell of a way to kick off 2025. What a hell of a way to kick it off.
I mean, look, internal numbers are looking great for Battle to the Bell. I mean, we might set an all-time gate record for Reality of Wrestling this Saturday.
Damn right.
So it's going to be pretty interesting to see you and Zilla Fatu. We do have a few super chats I want to get to, but I also want to say this. There was a tease last week on Raw in the building, and I'm assuming it was on the broadcast too. I was in the building for the show. It looks like, Pentagon might be coming in. Penta might be coming in to the company.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little flash of a logo.
I didn't
You
see.
know,
I didn't hear anything about that.
you didn't hear anything about it.
I didn't see nothing.
You didn't see anything.
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't even see anything about it.
I think we see him tonight.
Oh, it's Pentagon.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
There was a little logo that flashed to the crowd, at least.
A logo.
Yeah, like with the one that's on the center of his mask. It's like the kind of bullet hole looking thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it flashed to the crowd for a split second, right
Yeah.
before they went to,
Kind of like the Coke commercial at the like the Coke symbol at the movie theater, right?
Yeah. The subliminal.
Yeah, I got you.
The
I didn't see it.
subliminal.
I didn't see it, man. I didn't see it. But I've been hearing some rumblings. But I don't want to say anything until it actually happens.
Well, I'm just saying, man. I think it's gonna happen tonight.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, I want to give a big shout out to Wolf Status Ricardo Vargas for becoming a brand new channel member for us here at Reality of Wrestling. We want to thank you. You've joined the over 820,000 people.
823,000 people.
There you go.
We got YouTube subscribers. So, hey, guys, we appreciate you guys, man. We're on our way to 900,000 subscribers. And shucky ducky quack quack, man.
Yeah, you know what? And there's also calls for us to come to Turkey. You know, if you organize an event in Bursa, Turkey, I'm thinking of coming. It'd be nice if you kept the prices cheap. You know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Roy is on the go, man. We're gonna be doing a lot of big things in 2025. Turkey could be on the list, man. We got a benefactor. We got a benefactor over in Turkey. They want to, sponsor Reality Wrestling to come over. Hit us up. Hit us up at realitywrestling.com. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we'd love to come to Turkey. You know, go to the beach towns of Alanya, spend a couple minutes in Istanbul.
All we need is a benefactor. A benefactor. That's all we need.
Get some good deals on some stuff because in Turkey, nothing has a price on it. Nothing's got a price. You negotiate everything over there.
All right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it could be good. There's a price, or we can negotiate the price for Reality of Wrestling. Trust me. Angry Duckling Institution says, "Whoop his A double crooked letter, Booker. Happy New Year."
There it is, right there, bro. Coming from the Shucky Duck. I feel you. It's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be a great night. If you can't be there, go to TitleMatchNetwork.com.
TitleMatchNetwork.com. Mike Woodson says, "Booker, when you face Zilla, hit him with the old Piper poke in the eye. Eye trick. Love that move.
That right here. Yeah, a lot of people go with the eye rake. I go with the thumb, eye poke. You know what I mean? Yeah. Works every time.
The eye poke is great. Piper was so good. There was an old Roddy Piper match on the other day on YouTube. It was one of the shorts. He was so good. I don't think people think about his work, like his actual work as much as his promo and Piper's head.
No. I mean, no one remembers any of Piper's matches really, but he was a good worker.
He was real good, man.
He was a good worker. Yeah.
He was really, really good.
It's like a referee, a good ref. You never see him, in the ring. You never really notice him. That's a good worker. Like I always talk about how good the Honky Tonk Man was. Honky was good, man. He was so freaking good at everything that he did. Subtleties. Yeah.
The small things, the small things. And you're right about the referees. Some of them are really, excellent. Jason Ayers, who's come down to Reality Wrestling Live, is a great referee. Charles Robinson was on the show on Friday at Ref and SmackDown. I was thinking, how long has he been doing this? 30 years?
30 years, man. Easy. Yeah.
And he's still got a great head of hair.
And you know what? He still can run like all out.
I know. He's great.
Oh, man. Yeah.
He's great. A good referee. I mean, I know Nick Patrick was the one you would request in WCW.
Yeah, he was my guy.
And what was it about Nick Patrick's refereeing you like so much?
I could just count on him, sometimes it takes three to tango really, really well, and especially in big matches, especially if it's going to be a ref bump, something like that, So, Nick was always the guy, Johnny on the spot, man, always on time. I could always trust him to, do certain things that I needed in a match. Yeah. I don't want to give too many of my secrets away.
Don't give too many away.
Yeah.
You don't give too many away. But I guess, how do referees learn? Like, where do they? I mean, I know some schools maybe train refs a little bit. I know we do at Reality Wrestling.
I think they learn, like on the job training more so than actually going to a wrestling school or anything like that. I think most referees aspire to be wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if they know that side of it, the wrestling side of it, the refereeing side actually comes easy for 'em. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I understand the psychology, but also like you're so right about referees not paying attention to them too much. Because sometimes you forget that they're there completely.
Yeah.
And that's almost like the biggest compliment, right, of a referee is that
Yeah.
he knows when to get out of the way. You have to have great ring awareness to be a referee, to know, hey, there are guys are going to be working this corner, that corner, doing this thing. I got to know where I'm at. And I like the refs that still enforce the rules. Damn it, no, if you're on the top rope,
What does that mean?
Give me the 10 count on the top rope. Tell me no fists. No closed fists. If the guy's not holding the tag rope, that's not a tag.
I tell you, that's been one of my most fun times as being a referee. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. I went all the way to Dubai to do a referee gig one time. It was so freaking fun. Just making that hard 2 count. And giving it the hard 2 side. The break count. I don't know what that meant, but it felt good doing it.
Letting people know it's okay.
But getting down to making the count and getting up. A couple of the boys, I was a special guest ref on a house show one time, and they blew my butt up so bad because they kept going down, and I had to keep going down the cover, and I was so freaking mad.
Were they ribbing you?
It was ribbing me, yeah. Oh man, I was like, you got to be kidding me here, yeah.
Oh, I love it. We got a couple more super chats here. This comes from Cali Toenail. Happy New Year's, Rope fam. Zilla said he used to come to you for advice, right? So didn't you tell him your infinite wisdom of don't cross the boss?
Hey man, sometimes you got to do it the hard way. Sometimes a nut is hard to crack. I'm serious. So Zilla Fatu, there again, he's gonna have to learn the hard way, man. He's gonna have to, go to the school of, the same school I went to, the school of hard knocks. That's where he's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to graduate. He's gonna have to graduate with honors on Saturday night. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
He will do just that.
TitleMatchNetwork.com. We have another one from Cali Toenail. Boat, keep up the great commentary in 2025. Best line of 2024. He just got beat by a 17-year-old with no hair on his chest. That's true. That did happen in the last episode of Reality of Wrestling. Make sure you go check that out. And you know what?
That kid,
Reese Maddox.
Yeah, Maddox is he's pretty good, man. That kid's pretty good.
He's gonna be in the Battle to the Bell match.
I mean, for a 17-year-old kid, I give that kid a lot of props, man. I'm serious. He's been stepping into the ring with some major players, and he's been holding his own. For 17 years old, I give him big props. I see a bright future in Reese Maddox.
Yeah, Reese Maddox will be one of the men competing in the Battle to the Bell ladder match. The first ladder match in his career, and for a couple of the guys on the show, it's going to be their first ladder match that they've ever had. So
I wonder if that's a match too big for the kid, man. I swear, man. I've been wondering that all week. If this match is too big for this kid. We're gonna find out. He's gonna be thrown, totally from the frying pan right into the fire. It's gonna be good. Can't wait.
Absolutely. But you know what? We also going to see what happens on Netflix tonight. New Year's Evil tomorrow and Battle to the Bell on Saturday. A huge week of pro wrestling, man. And I'm excited for Netflix. I'm just going to see what the hell happens tonight.
Hey, man, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man. I got a late flight. I got to get to LA tonight. I want to be totally prepared, man, for what's going down New Year's Evil. It's going to be good. Trick Williams, Obafemi, and my girl, Roxanne Perez, is going to get ready to go out there and just do it like it's supposed to be done. Julia, you in trouble. You in big trouble. We'll get what? You got another super chat?
Quick. Oscar Bum says, are you friends with the Fifth Ward boys at all?
Fifth Ward boys? No, not Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys. That's my school. Fifth Ward boys. Who is that?
They're a group as well.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
As well.
I don't know.
Elijah Vin wants to know. I heard The Rock is coming. Do you believe that? The Rock said it. He said it on his Instagram. He's going to be there.
Rock said he's going to be there. He's going to be there. I mean, and we're in Hollywood, baby. We're in Hollywood.
Yeah. And also, John JID 999 said Fly Def has been killing it. Happy to see Rudy back. The latter portion, I think you're the first person to ever say that.
Yeah, nah. Rudy's coming off perhaps a career-ending injury, and to make it back in record time 1 year, Rudy's back, and I'm looking for great things from Rudy.
And Big Breezo says, hey, love you guys. There's a question for both. The Raw going to Netflix. How has wrestling been able to keep going for so long? It's amazing. Good versus evil, right? I mean, right and wrong.
You know, I think that's what it's been since day one. I mean, just really, really great entertainment. We get a chance to actually suspend our imagination just for a moment and go somewhere else. I think that's what life is truly all about. And we play it out each and every Monday and Tuesday night on television. We appreciate you guys, man. We really do, man. Seriously.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But that's all our super chats.
Hey, man, we got to get up out of here, man. Like I said, I got a flight to catch at 7:50, but I want to thank everybody for stepping inside the Hall of Fame, getting your champagne wishes, caviar dreams. Bradley for all the heavy lifting, as always. Until next time, guys, we'll see you inside the Hall of Fame. But right now, peace. We love you. We out.